Hi everyone, it's Hannah here today, and for today's experiment we are going to be having a tornado competition using only 2 bottles of water. Now, what you need to find is 2 bottles that are exactly the same. So I found myself 2 Coca-Cola bottles. If you don't have 2 the same, then just try the experiment. Try technique 1 in the bottle and then fill it up again, and then try technique 2 and time them and see which one is going to be the quickest. Now, I found 2 identical ones so I could show you, and what I have done is I have peeled the label off using a little bit of warm water. It allows it to peel off much quicker, and then I have filled it up to the first line, so about halfway into the bottle. Then I have got my second bottle and I have repeated the process again, took the label off and filled up to halfway. We are going to test out 2 different techniques, and we're going to work out which one allows the water to flow into the bucket I have below me quicker. Okay, so for technique number 1, I am going to pour the water straight into the bucket. I'm going to turn it upside down and we will count together. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 seconds, a long time to wait for your water bottle to empty into the bucket. Now, let's keep 13 seconds in mind and let's go to technique number 2. We're going to put our hand over the top, we're going to turn it upside down, we're going to give it a couple of swirls, and then we're going to let go and let the water flow into the bucket below. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 seconds, okay? So there we have got quite a big difference from 8 seconds to 13 seconds different. Now, in the first bottle, we allowed the water to flow out on its own. We didn't give it a helping hand, we didn't give it any swirling. And what happened in that one was the air and the water had to take turns. Now, the air was entering the bottle and the water was exiting. Now, what was happening was they were taking turns, so that is why it took up to 13 seconds for that water to disappear. Now, if we then look at our second bottle, what happened with that technique was we'll give it a good swirl. And what happens is when we give it a good swirl, that allows a rotation to happen. So I don't know whether you saw inside, we created a vortex or a tornado inside of our bottle. And what happens is the vortex, the tornado we create, is created when a liquid travels round in spirals. So when we give it a good shake, that is when it was traveling round in spirals, and it travels around and then it enters, okay, it disappears to the opening of the bottle. So that's where the water flows out. Now, what happened in ours, we had a force that was bringing that liquid down, and that liquid, that force was called gravity. And what the gravity was doing, it was pulling the liquid through the opening and allowing the water to disappear much quicker, because we created that tornado effect. And that allows the air to come out much quicker, and it allows the water to pour much faster too. Where in this one, the air and the water had to take turn, so that is why it took much longer. Now, you can try that with a different shaped bottles and see what happens. Have a go with your friends, have a go on your own, and just test out what happens, okay? And write down your results and let me know. Now, if you want to make your own tornado, your own vortex at home, you need to grab yourself a bottle of water with a lid on, and in here I have just added in a little bit of red glitter. Now, I'm going to do the same process, but this time I've got my lid on. I'm going to turn it upside down, and then I'm going to give it a good stir. 1, 2, 3, and then you can see that tornado happening. So let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Wow. And one more go. Wow, can you see that tornado in there? Fantastic. So you can add in as much glitter as you want, different colours, okay? Test it out, see what happens and have a little bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching.